can be Renekton favorite if you are able to utilize your shield break on the W correctly, especially if Kanavi can get involved up there as well. I really like this top esports team composition, Trouble. I don't know about you. Already some early trading here as 369 actually started things off in the bot lane, and Cream's gonna join as well. Oh my goodness, Leave is just dead. What a interesting setup here for top esports to find themselves first blood.
The jungle clear as well, having your jungles on the tops of the map, you can stay relatively safer. Both flushes up for here for Leave and Pipico. Let's see if Kanavi can get in with those summoning spells.
Yeah, Chris lands the root here onto the Milio. Kanavi is here first. The Maokai is on the way. Remember, both summoner spells still available for Leave. Crisp is taking very low. The twisted advance comes through, and NIP pick up the first kill of the exchange. Now it's Kanavi and Jackie Love with full health bars, but now on the run. There comes a nice Ultra Mega Fire Kick. Jackie Love shifting forward, trying to take down Leave, but Leave will live, and Jackie Love will go down 2-0 NIP.
And that's again an excellent start for the bot side of NIP. With the help of Aki, of course, on this Maokai. Now, I just want to remind right here that even though they have had such a great start, top esports are still ahead in terms of gold. The Scream has been doing fantastically well, Chovy.
Too focused on that instead. Targeting potential kills onto Leave PB God. Remember, Leave now doesn't have any summoner spells, gonna get targeted immediately, but here comes Aki with that Nature's Grasp. The culling will come through, and the feats of warfare are picked up by NIP, and they're gonna take down Kanavi next. Aki biding his time and showing up at the perfect moment to set up a double kill for Leave. At the very least, as they're gonna start up the grubs here. Kanavi gets spotted by a ward, so we'll have to play a little bit more defensively. Top esports definitely want to try to contest this, as they're sending a lot of members up here. Aki smites away the second one. And it might just be that last remaining grub that top esports can try to connect, unless they look for the fight instead. Kanavi flashes forward, but the impale doesn't find anybody. As the breath of life here for PP God, gonna keep everybody on NIP out and healthy, so it will only be the one grub traded back to top.
Oh, actually, another clever thing about the melee right here, it cleanses counter ult, right? Unless you're in it.
I believe so.
So that's a really cool tool right here. Aki right there again. This time Kanavi has been spotted and he knows it, so I feel like this is the time where you put your hands up, you don't pull the dive.
They're going for it.
They are going for the
They're
dive.
sending Cream in as well. The public institution comes down. Nature's Grasp finds two. Nobody taking tower aggro so far, but here comes Dominus. Has been popped, and 369 going to try to just clear out the wave. Doinby's ulti goes wide, but it's not going to matter all too much. The Crocodile will be the sacrifice most likely. Solo kill gets the kill, although he gets some help from the rest of his team.
What is going on? Back up now, but he's heading towards the tops of the map, and NIP might actually look. There's no fake contest this, try to push top esports out, but
yeah,
it's gonna give it away. They don't have the numbers.
Cream had the push in the bot lane. Weave had to respond to that. Aki didn't have the Nature's Grasp, so all that does result in top esports picking up that second dragon, despite the fact that there was a numbers advantage technically.
Better and better for them. I mean, this is your perfect timing to fight, right? No second item on Lucian. You've got that 24 on Ezreal. First items completed everywhere for top esports. You're looking to force something, but forcing it in a plain open field where NIP can actually dance around with all the Milio shields and speed ups is just so hard to pin anyone down. And once they got the Milio, there was also no damage. Now, Cream under pressure here. Aki's looking for a dive. The DP flank is coming through.
Yeah, here comes 369. He actually never had to burn that teleport. Now he has it to go for the kill on the Doinby. He already flashes away, but the slice and dice comes through. There's no Seraph shield or anything, and so Doinby will burst down just like that as 369 gets himself his first kill of the game.
Oh boy, one Scream shows up in the top lane as well. Doinby TP's in to give numbers advantage. Once NIP see the Azir over in the top lane, they can actually pressure the issue, get that mid lane tower, get that dragon as well for free. The most Scream can actually respond with here is potentially just taking that top lane tower up for himself. I feel like top esports right here are willing to drop some bits of the map because they know they're ahead in gold and try to feed the Azir potentially onto that side lane as quickly as possible to that second item. We talked about as Scream is going to have a lot to say as seeing Leave with Infinity Edge completed, heading towards Scream over in the top lane of the map.
It's interesting to see Leave be the one to join his team in the play. That means that one of the strongest players for NIP is not here for potential skirmish around the dragon. Aki's already at half HP. They still want to go for the fight. It's going to be a 50-50, and it's stolen away by Aki. Highway robbery around the dragon pit as NIP say thanks for the leash and head on out of there at some point. So, gonna get a lot of value on that item for solo kill, who hasn't really come online yet in this game, Trouble, but we're expecting to have some really high impact in terms of locking down a priority target in the back line here if they can get onto somebody like a Cream or a Chris. Heading up around the Otacon, they're getting chunked out by it a little bit, as it should be a full response here for Top Esports to try to can fight back here. It's at half HP already. TP got already chunked rather low. Jackie Love puts out a bit of a chunk, but Leave gets cleansed away from that Impale, and Aki still remains alive.
Oh!
But 369, 1v5 in the back line, not gonna find a single kill. It's a double kill for Leave. Public execution on the back line, but Cream's able to eat him out with the Emperor's Divide. Health bars are low on NIP, and they will get away, but it will be Top Esports able to secure the Otacon.
Dragons, you've got feats of strength, 3 items on Lucian, 2k gold lead. They will be able, hold up.
Oh, here they go, finding the Impale, and this time maybe PP God and Leave are in trouble, but they finally are able to get on out of there. 369 on a flank, but he gets fully caught out.
Cream!
But here comes Cream, shuffles Leave in, and that's the main carry for NIP down. So 1-for-1 overall, as still it's solo kill trying to escape. He flashes over the wall, and Jackie Love will try to match.
Anyone, because Milio is around, impale the Milio. And this is exactly what Kanavi did right there. But unfortunately, because Aki was around, Jackie Love could not commit into the E forward. Again, Cream coming in clutch, diving straight into the back line. Top Esports push out NIP. They'll take the Dragon and they'll take the tower.
He whiffed the Spiraling Despair, but still gonna land a Fear onto Kanavi, and the Skarner will go down at the price of the tower, falling in the mid lane.
Starts running in. There are not big ultimates from the set of Top Esports, and NIP, that's gonna burn through the HP bar.
It's burning. It's burning right now. Nature's Grasp comes out to make sure there's no chance at a steal, and Ninjas in Pyjamas get themselves a Baron against Top Esports. Cream is here. It's a 5v4 though, as Kanavi has just respawned. He's running as fast as he can, but the health bars are low. The true shot barrage from Jackie will take down Aki, and 369 will live. So it is a 1-for-0 in the fight. But
a lot of vision for Top Esports around both sides, actually behind enemy lines. NIP are gonna take that bot lane tier 1. There is a Seer pressuring on the other side of the map, and as you can see, Jackie Love did trim down the wave over in the mid lane as well. So NIP currently do have the Baron, but they only have 1 lane of assault on the map, and this usually gets very easily.
we get a little bit of a 1v1 up in the top side. Emperor's Divide already used by Cream, and Solo Kill gets himself another solo kill in this series. This time onto the Azir. A big win here for Ninjas in Pyjamas, as now they can send all 5 down to this bottom lane. That tier 2 sure to go down.
And Solo Kill transitioned over in the mid lane as well after the kill. It's a 4 versus 5, but now 2 lanes are going to be pushing for the son of NIP. Multi-threat on the map right here, and only Jackie and Crisp left to defend. They have no wave clear.
And there comes the Nature's Grasp. Aki gonna try to zone out the rest of Top Esports, and they take from tier 1 all the way to bot lane inhibitor off of this Baron push. Still at a worthy power play here for Ninjas in Pyjamas, but now the question is, can they escape? As Kanavi's looking to long chase here just a little bit. Buffer the ulti like that and make sure that you can't get sent away with those Sand Soldiers. So the price of that Baron and the inhibitor in the bot lane here for NIP is they had to reset. They able to close that gap in the side lane when they did have Baron. And now here comes the fight once again. Aki's gonna be the target here for the Impale, but they don't even feel like using the last breath here. Meanwhile, there's a 1v1 down to the bot lane. That 369 is winning over Solo Kill. He flashes underneath the tier 2 turret and picks it up. That's a big fight in the bot lane that is won by the Top Esports top laner. With the Baron spawning in 3 seconds, it'll be a numbers advantage for the next few seconds here for Top.
Another 1v1. 369 has actually been dominating that 1 versus 1 over in the top lane versus Solo Kill. 40 CS up, but Baron is actually not going down for Top Esports.
Hey, look at 369. He's just being left to free push on this bot lane without having anybody try to stop him whatsoever. Finally, Doinby will arrive, and that will mean that Top Esports are going to start up this Baron. They don't burst it down too quickly, and they will peel off of it as soon as the rest of NIP do arrive. They burn the teleport off of Solo Kill, and that's all the cooldowns that they wanted to take away.
That is actually fantastic right here from Top Esports, but now NIP have to pressure the issue. They committed the TP. They know they're going to lose in the side lane, so now they have to commit to this Baron.
Yep, Solo Kill and Doinby are now here on the fight. 369 coming with the teleport. He's going to be late though, as the Baron's already at 4,000 HP. Nature's Grasp comes down. Kanavi's in the pit. Who's gonna get the Baron? It's stolen away by Top Esports' jungler, and they will collect themselves the buff. 4 and purple here for this team fight. Leave getting targeted out. 369 finds the kill, and now Top Top Esports will continue the chase. They're running the wrong way here on the map. Our NIP. Solo kill gets sniped out by Jackie. PP and Doinby are on the run. What a fight. What a turnaround for your #1 team in the LPL. It's Top Esports running away with a clean fight. Only PP left alive here to try to save this one here for NIP.
Nine has been having a banger of a series. The solo kills, the gold lead, the utilization of a champion that falls off in the early game, finding the angle for the flank, shutting down Leave, and allowing Top Esports to run away with the Baron, but the entire teamfight win as well. He has been stellar in this series to shut down solo kill, but also translate that lead onto the map. The chase went over to Top Esports' favor.
And it should be the Cloud Soul as well picked up for top, so they get a huge swing of things here, as it was a 3,000 gold lead for NIP.
A 0 lead to find himself almost on a 4,000 gold lead again, as Top Esports are going to take their second inhibitor of the game, only one remaining. They do not have quite
A really good spot for victory in terms of Top Esports to kind of close this series out. The fight has potentially begun. Aki going to get locked down here by Kanavi just a little bit. But he will back on out. Here comes 369 on the flank though. Doesn't have the dominance up and available just yet. Here comes the Nature's Grasses locked on to Kanavi. Leaves still full HP. They do find the Millia with the Impale though. And finally be able to come alive with the Breath of Life. And Leave will find the assassination. A double kill already for the Lucian. And solo kill doing his best in the backline. 369 not able to do enough. Somehow, some way, it is NIP holding the line. Giving a triple kill over to Leave.
Jackie Love is majority of their damage together with Cream, and Cream was kept hosted by solo kill on the other side. Now Crispy Cream, brother, are gonna try to end the game while NIP are doing Baron.
They take that first Nexus Tower. I think that's going to be all they want to get with the Baron being claimed here by Leave and Aki. We still got a game here, Trouble, as NIP do not want to get swept by top. Respawn, and so that means there's no super minions left available for anybody here for Top Esports. Question is, how far forward can NIP go as the Elder Dragon has been started up? Remember, Top Esports have the soul, but the health bars are already chunked out just a little bit, and the Millia plus the Hui shielding is keeping them very healthy on the other side. 369 looking for a flank. The Elder Dragon down to 10,000 HP. The True Shot Barrage comes out, chunks PP to half. As we continue to posture around here, Kanavi jumping over the wall, looking to try to find his way into a potential engage, but he gets locked up by the Nature's Grasp. There comes the Impale, there comes the Emperor's Divide as well, but everybody at NIP is still healthy. Here comes 369, the Elder Dragon is low, but it's stolen away by Aki, and Ninjas in Pyjamas pull off a most improbable comeback here in game number 2. They full ace Top Esports and will run down mid lane to force a decider.
Leave jumping off of his chair. They know what NIP have done in this game. That's a fair and square game they've played against Top Esports. And what a fantastic fight. Everyone's objective in the last fight was to keep Kanavi away from smite range, and they did it.
NIP were down, but NIP were not out. Leave on the Lucian popping off. Aki controlling the entirety of the Rift, and a huge comeback win from Ninjas in Pyjamas as they're looking to pull off the upset of all upsets.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.